If you're looking for the next big opportunity in the medical device market, you might want to look past the usual suspects. Today, we're diving into a real powerhouse, Tanzania. And let me tell you, it's not just another country on the map. It's your strategic gateway to one of the fastest growing regions in the world. Let's get right into it.
Okay, let's kick things off with a number that should really get your attention. We are looking at a projected compound annual growth rate of nearly 10% for Tanzania's medical device market. To be clear, that's not just steady growth, that's a market that is expanding and fast.
So there's no question the market is booming. The real question is, are you ready to be a part of it? Because this explainer is designed to give you the exact roadmap to do just that. Here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll look at why Tanzania is such a strategic hub. Then we'll break down the numbers so you can see the scale of the opportunity. After that, we'll get specific about the products that are flying off the shelves, navigate the all-important regulatory process, and finally, lay out your first concrete steps to get into this market.
You see, when you think of Tanzania, don't just think of it as a single market. Think of it as a launch pad. Its real power, its real value, comes from its position as the commercial heart of East Africa. And this is exactly why geography is so critical here. Tanzania's main port in Dar es Salaam isn't just for Tanzania. It's a vital lifeline for its landlocked neighbors. So getting a foothold in Tanzania means you can unlock markets across the entire region, far beyond its own population. So let's get a quick snapshot. We're talking about a population of nearly 67 million people, with Dar es Salaam as the undeniable commercial center. The government is seriously investing in healthcare, and the TMDA, well, that's the regulatory authority you absolutely need to get familiar with. And you know, Tanzania is a stable and welcoming place for international business. Just take a look at its growing trade relationship with Turkey, hitting $284 million in 2024. This shows a country that is absolutely open for business.
All right, now for my favorite part. Let's talk numbers. This is where you're going to see the true, undeniable potential of the Tanzanian market.
Here is your starting line, an estimated market value of $190 million for 2025. Now, that's a significant market on its own for sure, but what makes it truly exciting is the trajectory.
This chart really tells the story. The market is on track to nearly double by 2030. What's fueling this? It's a combination of increased government spending on healthcare and a rising demand from a growing population.
So where do all these medical devices come from? Get this, a whopping 95% are imported. What does that mean for you? It means the door isn't just open, it has been blown wide open. Tanzania is actively looking for international suppliers just like you. Okay, so what exactly should you be selling in Tanzania? What are they hungry for? Let's take a look at the products that are in the highest demand right now.
This is basically your hot list. With a high birth rate and a constant push to upgrade hospitals, there is a huge, consistent demand for everything from disposables and maternal care to basic diagnostic and lab equipment. Now let's get a little more strategic. On the right, you have your high-volume, immediate needs, your bread and butter. But on the left, we're looking at the future. The Tanzanian government is investing in things like digital health and specialized services, which is creating brand new demand for portable ultrasounds, advanced dental gear, and telehealth devices. A truly smart strategy addresses both of these columns.
Now for what can sometimes feel like the trickiest part, the regulations. It might seem a little complicated from the outside, but don't worry, we're going to break it all down into a simple, clear roadmap.
Meet the TMDA. This is the gatekeeper. Every single medical device, whether it's imported or made locally, has to be registered with them. So understanding how they work is absolutely essential.
And here it is, maybe the single most important rule for any foreign company wanting to enter this market. You cannot go it alone. The TMDA requires, it's mandatory, that every foreign manufacturer appoint a local TMDA-registered representative. Finding the right partner is your first and most critical mission.
The TMDA classifies devices by risk, which is pretty standard practice. It goes from low-risk Class A devices, like tongue depressors, all the way up to high-risk Class D devices, like heart valves. This classification is what determines your entire registration journey. So here's the process, boiled down to 3 simple steps. First, you classify your device. Second, you gather all your technical documents. And by the way, having internationally recognized certifications, like Europe's CE marking or a WHO prequalification, will make this step much, much smoother. And finally, your local partner submits the application online.
Okay, so you're ready to get started, you're feeling the momentum. What is the very first step you should take? Let's take a look.
Your first stop should be the Tanzania Investment Center, or the TIC. Think of them as a one-stop shop for foreign investors. They're a government agency specifically designed to help with everything from registration to coordinating with the TMDA.
And the TIC offers some really fantastic incentives. We're talking zero import duties on capital goods and raw materials, and even reduced corporate taxes. They've really designed this to make it as easy as possible for you to enter the market and succeed.
But how do you find that mandatory local partner we talked about? Well, this quote says it all. You have to be there. You have to show up. Attending trade fairs like Meds Expo in Dar es Salaam is absolutely critical. It's where you'll meet distributors, see the local competition up close, and build the relationships that will be the foundation of your entire business in the region.
So there you have it. Tanzania is a high-growth market. It's a regional gateway, and there's a clear path to get in. The opportunity is right there. The only question left is, what's your first move?